Hello there, everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing another Warriors on the Borderline, I think it's to say. So I'm on the box. Yeah, Warriors Borderline. Now this is a AMAIM Ghost Mark II. Now there is a Mark One. The Mark One is very similar to the Mark Two. All the differences is maybe like an arm in the back of it. You will see what I'm talking about in a second. Well, I did buy it. I did buy it at a comic book shop called Galactic Comics. There's only two locations, one in Buford and one in Lawrenceville. And I did buy this for $45. It was a little more pricier. I'm gonna be over here a little more pricier than I expected to, but I still paid for it. Now let's take a closer look at the accessories and what comes with, and again I hold extra stuff that you think you don't think you can. So let's look. Now the scale this is in is 172 scale, which is surprisingly so. Now this is about rifle I have on the market, but the reason I have it, I'm putting it to the side right here. Now it's 172 scale, which I forgot to mention in the intro, doesn't mean. But comparing it to a Kendo Boo, it is a little shorter. However, it is very big. Now let's look at the articulation. Arm we go full rotation, like usual. You bend like this far up, and bend all the way back. Now we go up that far, and down this far. As you can see, coming out the joint. Not good. Certain parts of it feels a little too loosey-goosey. And I will say there's stickers on it, so hand has stickers. That blue you see, that is any stickers. The hands and them are red. I use a marker. And that circle, use a sticker, I use a marker. So not that many stickers on this thing, which I'm surprised is good. Then you go back this far because the knees are not straight. Which I'm fine with because it breaks away. You bend this far forward with the leg. The foot can pivot. And that's how it works. So the way it's in there, you can't see it as well. But just at the foot, it's angled. But the foot could go like this. Up that far with the toes, with your claws. And all you gotta do is just put this in. If you can. There you go. These do go up and down. They do have range for a reason. And right here, they have their own thing. And I forget to mention with the Mark II, the head is like this. The Mark I has a different side head. So the head of it is a little more different to the side. So, yeah, that's really cool about that. Back is, I think, really cool looking. This does go up, like the other Warriors of the Borderline kids. And everything sits together, actually, for one. Nothing feels so loose when it comes to parts. Now, as you can see, these tiny other hands, these ones are not the funnest. These are not good. These are going to be like open hands, but they don't feel like open hands. They feel too loose to be open hands. Open these up. You can see another hand in here. And it's not fun to get out either. Be careful with the knife. And you have another hand. This is a closed hand. And it just shows up, down that far, up, down this far, and there you go. Articulation, not the best, but mid. But yes, you do have hands, if I had the beam rifle, or rifle. So, it can hold it. And you do put them out for a reason. Okay. It's not fun to really take this apart, but if you could get it properly, okay. Yeah, it's pull apart, and it's just on one of these. So just put the palm in. And the fun part is, since there's no mistake technically, if you do mess it up by putting the hand the wrong way, there you go. Because this is meant to spin around for a reason. But the hands are really fiddly, and trying to play with them is not fun. I use this for my swords, if you want to be honest here, which is the best way to use this for anyway. So rotate this, put this back, this, and there we go. And the Mark 1 does have a different back too. It doesn't have the arms. Well, not that I know. It probably does. And it's really cool for once. And the articulation ball joint are here like usual, like every kit from the franchise has them. You can bend that far down. You can look down this far. Not much upwards, surprisingly so. You can look to the side to side. And is really good for the hips. And you do have a little plug in case you want to put into a stand, which wouldn't make sense, because this is the main antagonist within Origin Borderline. I just don't like the hand, because when you got fiddle with them, you got fiddle with them, and it's kind of annoying because I don't have a lot of time. And as you see, these little things right here, these plug in on top of here. Well, to make it look like little missiles are shooting out. You do give everyone each hand, and the wire is not cut for you. You can do it yourself. But you can put them in a specific way, which is annoying as hell. Because I really don't have a lot of time with that, so. There you go. But they fall out way too easy because you were not really meant to make them stand for long. Let's try that here. Oh. To me, it's just too fidgety. Because it's a lot of work for this accessory, because it's cutting it and everything else. But I see my arm is a little too loose, which I will need to do my joint glue, my joint stuff later to get it correctly done. Size comparison sign, because the thing is huge. So the Kendo Boo Mark II, the high grade RX-70-2 Shockwave, Optimus Prime from Ancient Extinction.
You have my harness in here?
Huh?
Look for my harness.
Check in the bathroom. And Soundwave. So I'll look into my phone with on this. Now, what to get this kit? I think it's decent of a kit, of one kit in general. It looks good. There's a lot of cool things I like about it, and the fact that it does a lot of things I would like from a kit in general. I like how it looks. It's not like a black, but it's like a gray. Which on camera, it looks gray, but in person, it is a grayish color. It is hard to see what kind of gray it is. And I think it's decent, and not that much work you can do, like panel lining it. You can do that. You just need to do a little bit like spots on the legs. Other than that, that's it. Very few stickers for a kit like this, because you think a kit like this you need like a lot more stickers or something like that. No, very little few things you need for it, and it works because it's not that bad. I get saying trying to get it could be a little more difficult as a model kit because model kits like this are not that easy to get nowadays. BoDleasons didn't make this franchise, Warriors and Borderline, Warriors at the Borderline, sorry. To be a pain of a nuisance, and it's not easy to get here in the States. I have found ways to get them, but not the fun way to get them. So you need to find your own way of trying to get it. So I'm not gonna say you can find here, 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 but other sites do sell them. So look on where you want to buy them specifically. So yeah, everything should be in my description below, or on social media and stuff like that. And I am gonna film another one after this, so yeah. Peace out.